What's up, guys? Live here at Pro Play Games with sponsored Vanguard player Xavier Mejia. Coming off some pretty good performances recently. Did really well at the ARG Circuit Series Invitational in Orlando, as well as the ARG State Championship at Cool Stuff the other day, placing 5th place there. So, what's up? How was your tournament experience? How'd you do? Let us know.
The tournament experience at the Invitational, it was bittersweet. It started off pretty good, kind of was hanging out with friends, doing pretty well in the tournament. I ended up getting DQ'd round 7 because my deck had gotten stolen. Pretty careless on my part, but at the same time I was like super tired that day. I had worked an overnight, went straight to the tournament. It was awful. So pretty much I was in a scenario where round 7, win and in situation, and my deck had gotten stolen and just awful. So I got dropped out of that tournament. But the state championship was really good. I started off really hot and just went. I only lost one round at the state championship before top 8, so it was a really easy top for me there. But competition's pretty high over there, and people aren't really ready for Vanguard-centric decks like Dark Irregulars there, so it was pretty good.
All right, cool. Let's check out the deck.
All right, so for the strides, you run 4 Gilderoy because this is the win con. Guard Restrict, crit, and then big attacks. So this pretty much wins me 9 out of 10 games, this card. Run 2 Sharo strides, 1 Steepinson, because if your opponent has a board, you just blow it up, and then he has Guard Restrict also. So your opponent's really not allowed to use perfect guards in their decks because of these 6 cards right here. After that, we run 1 Love Tempest Kiskalira, because draw power if she hits. 1 Ericris, because he soul charges more, and he's really big. 1 Frederick, because I honestly never went into this guy. Whenever I had to G-assist, I just G-assist him out. 3 Tybalt, because he combos really well with the other grade 3 Sullivan, which I'll get to later. Pretty much when you're about to deck out with this deck, he just puts your entire drop zone back in your deck and then he soul charges. And then the G-guards are pretty normal. I just run 2 of the soul charging one and then 2 of the one that gives my whole field resist. So for grade 3s, I run 4 Charlotte Vampire. He's the G-boss of the deck. Every time you stride on top of him, you just soul charge 2, and then when you attack, he blows up a unit. So it's like pseudo control, and it really helps prepare for late game. Then I run Bladewing Sullivan. He's really good for defense because he makes it so once you have 15 or more in soul, all of your guardians get plus 10k shield, so you get to keep your hand advantage and not have to discard all your pieces. Then you run a Flying Librarian. She's a really good soul charging engine of the deck because she soul charges 2, and she pays for herself because you draw a card off of her, and then she essentially doesn't cost any counterblast after that. I tucked in Free Traveler at 3. This isn't a card that I see a lot of Dark Regulars players running. Pretty much how he works is on ride or call, you search for any grade 2 or less Dark Regulator and put it into your soul. So normally my targets are the Perfect Guard, which you can grab out of soul, or the Enigmatic Assassin, which I'll get to later. After that, I run 3 Demonted Executioner. At the end of Invitationals, I was playing 4 of him, but then I realized that his effect only works on rear guard, so if you have to ride him, it's not really that good. So I just put him down to 3. He's a Darkness Searcher, and he gets big if you counterblast 1. She's really good. I run 4 Combos Vampire. You rest, give 5k, and soul charge 1. And then 3 Stride Flotters, so I can stride, because if you're not striding in this deck, it's really, really hard to win. 2 Serpent Charmers if you have a lot of triggers in soul and you just want to stack your deck for a lot of triggers to win the game. 4 Perfect Guards, the keyword Perfect Guard, so I can search it out. Then I run for trigger lineup 8 crits, just in case I need to OTK. 4 heal triggers, because if you're not running 4 heal triggers, you must have a rush deck. 4 stand triggers, and then I run 3 starters. 2 Enigmatic Assassin, because it combos really well. It becomes a 20k booster when you have a lot of soul. And then Werfell the Ordonez, because he fuels the soul, which is the main resource in this deck, and he lets you draw a card, which gets you more pieces.
Oh, thank you so much for the deck profile. Congrats again on the recent accomplishments, and hope to see a lot more from you in the future, man.
All right, thanks.